Our top story here at 3, the latest on the deadly Florida State University campus shooting. In just the last 2 hours, we have learned it's possible that 2 of the 6 victims will go home from the hospital later today. We have also learned that the other 4 victims are all expected to survive. This is Wink News at 3. I'm Russ McCaskey.
I'm Emma Heaton. The accused shooter is the 20-year-old stepson of a Leon County Sheriff's deputy. He is a current student at the school. He can be seen here walking across campus before allegedly opening fire. Investigators say he used a handgun that used to be his stepmother's service weapon. Students we spoke with are still in shock, even as they describe what they witnessed and how the gunman acted. Listen.
Me and the boy, that there was only like a couple of us, we just kind of looked at each other like, is this real? Like, what was that? And that's when he turned, probably because he missed at longer distance, and turned to his car and grabbed the handgun out, the pistol, and he turned towards the Union, and that's when I saw him shoot a woman in purple scrubs in her back, and I just started running. I ran a mile all the way to my apartment. He wasn't like somebody I would normally look twice at. Like, he looked pretty normal, like, and then, just I don't know. He wasn't like acting like super panicky or manic or anything. He was quite calm when he turned to get the other gun, like he knew what he was doing.
A growing memorial sits on campus now. Students put it together just hours after the shooting. You can see flowers, balloons, and candles adorning the campus sidewalk. We heard from one student who found out the accused shooter lived in her neighborhood.
So one of the shooter at FSU lived in this neighborhood. He, I believe his parents lived here. I went to middle school and high school with him, and I rode the bus home with him. So I've known him for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it was really shocking to find out that someone who I knew closely, not closely, but someone who I knew and grew up with could do something like this.
Wink News reporter Maddie Herron is live at FSU in Tallahassee this afternoon.
Maddie, students were allowed back on campus today. Many needed to retrieve the items that they had to leave behind while they were scrambling for safety. Were they able to get their things back?
Yes, many students were able to get their laptops, their book bags, anything they had to leave behind in order to get to safety. But in picking up their stuff, many walked out with even heavier baggage. Groups of people walked out of the student union with faces of distraught and overwhelmedness. Many had to relive the moments in the spot they thought would be their last. As FSU staff allowed them to pick up their things, others huddled with flowers around a piece of pavement, where many tell me they saw one of their classmates fighting for her life. I spoke to one FSU freshman from Fort Myers after he walked out of the building across from where the shooting took place. He tells me the trauma of re-entering that room brings him right back to the gunshots.
I went to the room and it's like all the memories start circulating in again, where like I pressed myself against like the wall and was just worrying that nothing would happen. I was just praying on that nothing would happen. I texted my mom like, Mom, there's like an active shooter on campus. And then my parents were like calling me and my phone died. Like I literally couldn't talk to them and I felt so worried.
Just over 24 hours ago, this campus felt like a safe place, but now there are trauma triggers everywhere. FSU has on their website crisis relief support. If you are interested, you can head over there. And coming up at 4, there are different ways that this campus is honoring those victims, and there will be a vigil right across campus. We'll bring you the latest at 4. Live in Tallahassee, Maddie Herron, Wink News.
Maddie, thank you.